When people think of France, a lot of times they think of the language of love and the Eiffel Tower. But I'm here to tell you that France is more than just a language that they speak and a national landmark. Today I'll tell you about the culture of France. My brother-in-law, who is Italian, was born in Italy and he lived in Europe for most of his life. However, he moved to the United States roughly 4 years ago. When he lived in Europe, he and his family also lived in France for a short period of time. First, I'll tell you a few facts about France. Then, I will tell you about the culture of France. And lastly, I will tell you about my sister's trip to France. Now, I'll tell you a few facts about France. Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and Spain are all borders of France. And according to the France country profile on BBC.com, France has a population of 63.5 million people. France is roughly the same size as Texas, coming in at 248,573 square miles compared to Texas at 268,820 square miles. Obviously, the major language of France is French, and 63 to 66% of people in France are of the Roman Catholic religion. So Roman Catholicism is the main religion in France. The life expectancy ranges from 78 to 85. The euro is the main source of currency for France, and 1 euro equals 1.09 US dollars. According to culturegrams.com World Edition 2015, France attracts more tourists than any other country in the world. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about the culture of France. François Hollande is the president of France, and in May 2012, he imposed a 75% income tax on French citizens. And even though France may have some socialist tendencies, including the president claiming to be a socialist himself, the French people abolished the socialist economy in August of 2012. The Song of Marseille is the French national anthem, and that was adopted by France in 1795. It was written by Claude Joseph Roger de Ville. France has been a longtime ally of the United States, and they are the ones that gave us the Statue of Liberty, which is now located in New York City. Some popular food dishes of France are pasta, escargot, crepes, and they tend to drink wine with many of their meals. Now I'll tell you about my sister's trip to France. Since my brother-in-law had lived in France for a short period of time, when they took a trip to France, it felt like he was going home rather than being a tourist. They stayed with a friend in a condo on the south side of France. While they were there, they visited beaches and markets in the area. Melissa, my sister, said that there are many street artists painting and drawing the scenery that was around them. While in Paris, they stayed with another French family with whom they were very close and they had been friends with a long period of time. They visited main tourist attractions such as the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame, but they also visited restaurants, bars, and clubs where a lot of the locals like to hang out. As you can see, France is much more than just the language and the Eiffel Tower. First, I told you a few facts about France. Then, I told you a little bit about the culture of France. And lastly, I told you about my sister's trip to France. I hope you have a better understanding about France and a little bit about their culture. Thank you.
Very good, very good.